The build-up to Formula One's 2026 regulation reset has entered a sensitive phase. Manufacturers are deep into long-term development programs. Engineering choices made now will define competitiveness for years. That reality has heightened scrutiny across the paddock, particularly around how the new hybrid rules will be enforced. With a major overhaul coming, teams are increasingly focused on regulatory clarity. Even marginal interpretations can carry long-term consequences once power units are homologated. The concern is not innovation itself, but whether any advantage could become effectively locked in before the grid even reaches the first race under the new framework. The latest discussion centers on the revised hybrid regulations for 2026, which include a reduction in maximum compression ratio from 18.1 to 16.1. Compression directly affects combustion behavior and performance. Because compression cannot be measured dynamically while the engine is running, the rules specify that compliance will not be checked during the duty cycle. It has been alleged that Mercedes and Red Bull may be using connecting rod materials whose thermal expansion properties increase compression once operating temperature is reached. Speaking at Audi's 2026 car launch, Technical Director James Key addressed the issue directly. "We have to, as we do, trust the FIA to make the right calls here," he said. "These are new regulations. There has to be a level playing field." Key stressed that no team should be placed in a position where a potentially questionable solution becomes protected by homologation. If someone turned up with a clever diffuser and you said that's not the right thing to do, nobody else can have it, but that team can use it for the rest of the year, that doesn't make sense. We would never accept that, he stated. Key drew a parallel with the 2009 double diffuser controversy, when several teams exploited how diffuser dimensions were defined. Other teams were unable to adapt because of prior design choices involving gearboxes, monocoques, and KERS installation. The devices were ultimately allowed, creating a performance offset that could not be rapidly corrected. Adrian Newey later said there was a political dimension to the FIA's decision at the time. "I think if this is in any way circumventing the intention of the regulations, then it needs to be controlled somehow," Key added. "We trust the FIA to do that because nobody wants to go through an entire season on the back foot if there is an obvious advantage that you can't do anything about on a homologated power unit. So for us, we hope the FIA makes the right decisions." Red Bull Powertrains director Ben Hodgkinson has downplayed the situation, calling it a lot of noise about nothing and saying he is confident that what we're doing is legal. The FIA has also stated that it currently has no evidence supporting claims that compression ratios are being manipulated. The 2026 engine rules include a performance balancing mechanism known as ADUO, but discussions are expected to continue. It is understood that a key topic at the FIA's next meeting with power unit manufacturers on January 22nd will be potential future methods for dynamically measuring compression ratios. Even if exploitation were proven and worth an estimated 10 horsepower, any technical fix would not be simple. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.